right, we should be live. Hey, what's up, everyone? Happy Wednesday. Give me 1 second. I am running a little bit behind today in terms of like my OBS scenes and stuff. All right, so we had quite a bit of people waiting for stream to start, as well as pre-chat going on. Coalition Gaming Chris says, Danny just started earlier, you won't tell anyone. I was not able to start early because I was trying to get the wireless mic set up right here so that when we switch scenes, I'll show you the other scene real quick. Yeah, so here's the other scene. Now, this should be picking up from this mic. But if I remove the NZXT capsule from here, I think it's going to... All right, let's see. Okay, so we're good there. And then we come back here. NZXT capsules there. Perfect. Perfect. All right. So there's the grill. There's the grill box. What we're going to be building today. Okay. But, all right, let's get some music going on, actually. Okay. What's up, Christopher Coonan? Welcome to the stream. We missed you last week. We got Craig Lilly, Marino, GR Bavac, Mr. Mini Meme. Let's see. Dig-a-doo. All right, so as we always do, we're just gonna have a grace period where we're just letting people get to stream. I'm just gonna focus on chat as well as play back the last week's worth of membership subs and renewals. So these are all the ones that happen between streams. So shout out to all the people who do continue to support the channel, as well as all the members right here that also help support the channel. But Jason Whitmer says, I'm at Costco, you in my cart, baby. What are you gonna pick up from the food court at Costco is the question, Jason. You getting the pizza or the hot dog? Or I guess the chicken bake. I believe the chicken bake is, for me anyways, that's like my least go-to item at Costco. Is your name missing, Chris? Oh, how did that... That's... let me see. You're right. It is missing. That's not right. Let me go fix that right now. So what I do is I go to the membership list and I import them. And whatever YouTube tells me in the spreadsheet, I put it in here. But I know you are a member. Yeah, see? It just went out right there. So why is that not on there? Let me get that fixed. Alright. There we go. That'll do it. Alright. That should update now. Hopefully. There it is. Alright, so we got your name on there, Chris. Thanks for pointing that out. Let's see. Hey, Chris Parman, thanks for joining the channel membership. Alright. Let's see. So yeah, today we're gonna, for the most part, be building the barbecue grill. But because of what Nvidia just announced yet. It wasn't even just Nvidia who announced it. I think Nvidia didn't even really announce it themselves. I didn't see a tweet from them until way later on in the day. It was more of some of the other tech news outlets that were reporting on the GTX 1630. And Nvidia, if anything, it seemed like they were kind of hiding it. Yeah, from their main account, I didn't see them tweet anything for a while. And on their website, it was kind of hard to find the card specifically, though they did redo their website. So we'll talk about that in a second. But let's see. What's chat saying? Danny, when do you announce the winner of the GTX 1080? So I said the giveaway for the 1080, which let me go grab it real quick. That's in reference to the latest video that I released this past weekend. So here's the, man, look at this beautiful card. It does need some cleaning up, but yeah, so here's the 1070. And then here is the 1080 that is being given away. If you have not seen you can see it's kind of dusty. A little dusty, but the 1080, this is being given away. If you don't know about the giveaway, then you didn't watch the latest video and you didn't watch till the end because there's specific instructions. But yeah, so the entry period's 2 weeks, is worldwide. So it's not going to be chosen until not this coming weekend, but the weekend after. Oh, I'm gonna be out of town, I think. Let me see. Yep, gonna be out of town, so I'm gonna have to figure that out and do that from my phone. Yeah, I can't believe that guy gave you a 1080 for $10. Yeah, me neither. We did stand there and talk for about like 30 minutes. Well, testing the system as well as just talking in between. But for the video, I always chop it down so that it's like the most interesting parts and just to keep it to a watchable length. But yeah, me and him talked for a while. Griffin was his name, and he was a really cool dude. That was pretty crazy how that happened because if you saw the video, I had chances to get other GTX 1070s that were non-blower style. And if I had chosen one of the other ones, I would have totally missed out on this crazy interaction and pickup. So, yeah, that kind of probably going to be one of the best pickup meetups in a long time. Okay, so let's see. So let's run a quick poll as we go into wow. So we'll go take a look at the browser. Oh, let me play the media source. Kevin knows not here to remind everybody to comment, like, and subscribe. But yeah, Mike 1360, that was very nice for him to do because he could have. How much are 1080s going for right now? Probably like 200-ish. No, probably a little more than 200-ish actually. If you look on eBay, because 1070s right now are like 180. So I'm guessing 1080s are probably like in the upper 220-ish. So the fact that he gave it away instead of pocketing like a couple $100, that was very kind of him. Do you think a 3070 is a good upgrade from a 1080 Ti? Yeah. Though, if you have a 1080 Ti, that I would say at that point, you may be able to wait till the next generation of graphics cards. If you're dying for an upgrade, then yeah, you can go for it. But a 1080 is still pretty powerful nowadays. I mean, that's gonna be like 3060 Ti-ish range. So that's very capable. And like if I had that graphics card, I could easily sustain on a 1080 Ti right now and wait for if that was in my system. Did I see your Carl? Hey, there's Kevin. He was here. I totally missed him. Oh yeah, he did say please hit the like and subscribe. I'm totally blind, but thanks for doing that, Kevin. I did not see your Carlton message. Christopher Coonan says, you should never announce when you be out of town on stream. Yeah, I mean, there will be people at my house. It's just me going. My wife's not leaving, so... And there's gonna be family over, so... good point, though. Let's see. Okay, so... Jason, wow. So, let's take a look at the GTX 1630. See, I'm confusing with the GT 1030. But let's go over to the browser. Alright, so right now I cannot find this card available in the US anywhere except for EVGA's website. So if I just type in GTX 1630, which I probably just had on the other screen, so there's some videos on it, and then there's articles like Gizmodo, Tom's Hardware, WCCF Tech stuff. If I go to shopping, let's see what pops up. So 1650s on Newegg, Shop BLT, 1650. So in terms of buying it, I can't even really find it in the top Google searches. And I'm in incognito right now, so this doesn't have any like cache or anything or history that would lead me to like a non-online retailer. But I've seen it. The only place that has it is EVGA's website, which should be this right here. So I tweeted about this yesterday. This is the only place that you can find it. I'll link it. I don't think anyone should actually go out and buy this, but if you look at the price, this is 200 bucks. Now, if you look at any of the other articles, let's go to where's Tom's? There's Tech Power Up. Do they have the MSRP on here? I don't think they do. Let's see what PC World says about this. So where's the dollar sign? So it should cost around $150 when it reaches our market. So yeah, it's available, I know, in like Australia, China, and stuff like that from what I've seen on YouTube. But in the US, I've not seen a single US-based YouTuber get the 1630 in their hands. We do have Random Gaming in HD, who is from the UK though, I believe, who has one. But $150. So let's run a poll. $150 is a pretty high ask if you ask me, because yeah, this card is pretty weak. From the comparisons I've been seeing, it's pretty similar to like a 1050 Ti, which by now in the used market should be pretty close to $100, if not a little bit below that. So given how old that is, I know it's not the same comparing used to new, but it's not fair when we don't have many new cards to compare it to. A lot of people are going to compare the GTX 1630 to used cards because the only other competition like in the new market right now is going to be AMD's 6400. So NVENC though, everybody says NVENC. I mean, dude, if you want NVENC, just get a used card, please. Like, do not spend $150 on this, which right now in the US is not even available for $150. It's only available for $199 from EVGA of all places, which, here's the ridiculous thing about it. 16 series family, right? So we're gonna look at the whole 16 series family, sort by low to high. So if you go to the gaming, here's a $200 1630 right here. And the way EVGA separates this is so dumb. I just want to see all cards. I don't want to see it grouped by all these. This is how they like kind of, I don't know, trick you to not show this. I swear they did this on purpose so that they don't have to show a 1650 next to the 1630 and being cheaper than it. Because if we go to KO Gaming, here's $160. This is out of stock. Okay, this one was not out of stock earlier when I took a look at it before the stream. So here's a 1650 that was in stock earlier today for $170, which is a better card than the 1630 for $199. Let me see if any of the other one. So this is auto notify. Even like right here. Okay, here we go. If we look at the SC Gaming, look at the SC Gaming. You can get either a 1650 SC Ultra for $180, or a 1650 Super for $199, the same price. So, yo, EBJ, are you not showing these all next to each other because you'd be embarrassed to see the 1630 come after these two cards? I don't know. This just seems kind of scummy to me. Doesn't make sense. Like, what argument do you think they could have to have this card be this price this high? I'm thinking maybe something along the lines of power draw might be the only thing going for this card, but I believe this one, it's still, yeah, this one still requires a 6-pin for power. So it's not like this is just power through the PCIe slot, which I think there are versions of the 1630 that do not require any additional power, but this one going for 200 does require it. So like, what is the argument to ever buy this card at this price or 150? Granted Gaming, let's see. Yeah, alright, take it easy, Granted. How is it more than 1650? Yeah, I don't know. Are they just, like, not able to read the room? Or are they just kind of, like, tone deaf to what's going on? So, if we go to NVIDIA's website, it used to be that you could type in a graphics card with NVIDIA into Google, and you could go to, wow, it's funny how, like, NVIDIA's website it's the third search down. We have Gizmodo and videocards.com higher on the Google search list. But, for NVIDIA, it used to be you could go to their website, and they would have a whole dedicated page for each graphics card. And I think they recently changed this, because when you go there now, there's only a page for the entire series. Like, you see this GTX 16 series. And you scroll down, there's just a bunch of general information, and then you could compare graphics card specs. And now they're all laid next to each other. So here's the entire 16 series. You have 1630 over here, all the way up to 1660 Ti. And you can see the core, the specs across the board. But yeah, the 1630 compared to the 1650 and 1650 Supers, everything is pretty much worse. Like, everything in this column is pretty much worse. Overlemon just renewed their channel membership. Thank you. KL130 renewed their membership. Thank you. Oh, those are just going on because people became members during stream a while ago. And then Doback Slaps. Whoa. Okay. Let me see this. This is the first time I didn't even know gifted memberships was available on my channel, but Doback Slaps, thank you for gifting 4 memberships. So gifted memberships is kind of like gifted subs over on Twitch. It used to be not a thing, and then more recently it became a thing only for select people on YouTube, probably like the big streamers and like the beta testers. I don't think I had gifted memberships, but it looks like it might have rolled out to more people, or it's just available to everyone now. So Doback Slaps, thank you for gifting memberships to all these people. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, a lot of people have been asking for gifted memberships for a long time, and now people are able to give it. So yo, Mike1360 gifting 5 Neuron Budget memberships. Thank you. I appreciate that. Now more people are gonna have access to the emotes and all that stuff, and now I gotta update the channel members list, because now it's gonna be pretty. The list is gonna get a lot bigger now, I'm thinking. And then Christopher Coonan says, "Oh yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing." Thank you for redeeming your message for the month for being a member. But okay. Alright, so now we got a bunch of stuff popping up on the stream. But let's go back over to the 1630 discussion so we can finish that out. So taking a look at the poll, do you think the 1630 is worth that 150? There are 20-ish% of people who do think it is worth it. And I think it's worth it because there's not any other option that's really viable. On AMD side, you can't if you're running a system that doesn't have PCIe Gen 4, you would probably lean to, and you want NVIDIA code and stuff, you would lean towards the 1630 over AMD 6400. But at $150, you would only be getting the 1630 because you are totally against used parts, which I don't know why. Especially, I feel like a lot of people who watch my content, I think I've shown over the years that used components can be very durable and last a long time, and it saves you a lot of money and could be well worth the value that you put into it. Even if it dies a little bit early, the fact that you can get a graphics card that performs similar to a 1630, let's say for 80 to 90 bucks, you save that 60 or 70 dollars. You know, a card like that, I would say, is a holdover card. So even, you're not expecting to use it for the next 4 or 5 years. You're expecting to use it until you can upgrade to something else. For most gamers, anyways. If you just need like an HTPC system, then it may sit in your, you know, your PC for the end of time. But for a lot of people, I feel like the lower end cards are very holdover until they're able to get more funds to buy, you know, an actual better gaming performance card. Oh my goodness. The Doback Slaps just gifted 5 more memberships. Okay, this is... Alright, so... Andy Works, TX Lacquer, the Joker, and Andy. Everybody's about to be a member. Like, anyone, everybody who's attending the stream is about to be a member. Like, in a little bit here, it looks like. Yeah, so... As a reminder, so man, I need to go get more emojis because now we have more members. So feel free to spam those emojis and remind me to drink water, by the way. This is actually crazy. I've never seen this happen on a YouTube stream because, first of all, there's not as many YouTube streamers right now compared to like Twitch streamers. But this is the stuff that I would see on Twitch streamers' streams, where the notifications go crazy and there's stuff popping up on the screen all the time because people are either subbing or gifting subs left and right. So thank you to everyone who has gifted subs today, and to all the new, or to have gifted members today, and to all the new members, thank you for the support, honestly. Okay. Before we get to the barbecue stuff, though, did anyone want to talk about anything else 1630s related? So my plans regarding the 1630, I'm not gonna buy the one from EVJ because I think with the shipping times, I'm not gonna be able to get a video out in time because I'll be doing wedding stuff. I'm gonna be going to a wedding next week, so I won't have time to do the video in like a timely manner. To make it worth it. I will probably at some point in time when the cards drop down in price, I will probably pick up a 1630 just to do some kind of content with it. But in terms of like out of the gate, first few days or first week, I know some of my friends, some of the other content creators from the Tech Fam, they already ordered their $200 1630s. I was waiting to see, okay, if it went on Newegg for $150, maybe I might pick it up because I could get it quicker too. But with EVJ, the shipping is a little bit slower for me compared to like Amazon or Newegg. So I'm not going to pick one up right away, but I will eventually buy one and probably do a low-end system or some kind of meme video with it. But in terms of, if we look on YouTube, GTX 1630, I think it says something about a company when they don't sample the cards out. I didn't see anybody in the US get a sampled card. So we look here. We have Random Gaming in HD. He got a palette version, but he got it from palette. And if we keep scrolling down, we have these benchmarky videos, which I don't know if I believe or not. I would say Random Gaming in HD, you can trust his video because, oh my goodness. Mike1360 just gifted 10 memberships. Thank you. Everyone's about to be a member now. Thank you for the love. I really do appreciate it. But yeah. So for first day like reviews and stuff, I only really 100% trust Random Gaming in HD Because if you look at some of these other videos, actually, I think I trust this one too. So here's Shadow 7. So if you look at this video, let me get it to 1080p real quick in theater mode. So you can tell this person, be very skeptical if you're looking at first day benchmarks and stuff, because I'm certain people fake benchmarks. Because if you look at here, this one I would say is a real benchmark, because there's no way you can fake down here. I guess you could try to video shop it or Photoshop it, but the fact that some games detect what graphics card you have, yeah. This one right here, this is Rainbow Six Siege. It actually detects the graphics card you have, so you can tell this person actually has it on here, because any of the information up here can be changed. You can change this in MSI Afterburner. You can put in any other graphics card that has similar clock speeds and like VRAM and stuff to a 1630. Let's just say you put in like a, I don't know, 1050 Ti, or I don't know what has similar clocks to a 1630, because it runs at I think around 17 or 1800 megahertz core clock. So you could get a card that has something similar to that, put it in here, and you can rename it. And the memberships keep rolling in. Panther Dog is the next member. Okay. But yeah, so this one I would say is real. There are other ones that got it like within the first couple of hours of the day. And then there's people saying don't buy the GPU. Benchmark Lab is one I'm not really too sure of. Yeah, because this one, I checked through each of their benchmarks. I couldn't find anything that showed that for sure they had it. Let's see. This one's showing a core clock of 1945, which is a bit higher than any of the core clocks that I've seen in the other videos. I think Random Gaming HD, his was running at a core clock of around 17 something, and in the other video we just saw, it was running at 18 something. In this video, this one's running at 1945 megahertz. It could be boosting crazy, but I'm kind of skeptical whether or not all the rest of these other ones are real. Because all these benchmarks, they were done like the hour of news being released. So, yesterday. Let's see. We'll end the poll. A lot of people think the 1630 is not worth it. Okay. Reckless Z says, hello man, I'm not too active on live streams. No worries, no worries. As long as you support the channel, just in general. But what graphics did you get with a budget of 300 euro? What is that to USD? I mean, $300, I'm assuming if the prices are similar where you live to the US, because that's 300 euros, 313 USD. The best card to get is the RX 6600. If your prices aren't as good over there and you have to get like a slightly worse card, we're looking at like used 1070 Ti's, 1080s, 1660 Super, 1660 Ti, cards like that. Please do not get a 65 GTX if you're only buying brand new. But okay. See. Yeah, but I guess anyone else, I'm gonna read chat for a bit because I was going over a lot of stuff on screen. Any other thoughts on the 1630? Yeah, going back to what I was saying, I think it says a lot when a company does not sample a graphics card on launch. And there are very few people who got sampled ones on YouTube anyways. It looks like a lot of these like written outlets, I think they got them. Let me see. Like Tom's Hardware, did they get one? They're showing the Gainword one. So they're showing a picture of a Gainword one, but I'm not actually seeing benchmarks. So like Tom's Hardware didn't even get one? So this is like Tom's Hardware writing about tech power-ups review. So it's like when an outlet uses information from another one. Let's see Games Radar, PC Mag. Like, are we looking at articles with no performance numbers on any of these? So a lot of these companies or these these tech news outlets, they didn't even get the card. They're just writing like just general news stuff based on what's out there from other like leaks and sources. I think like there's no benchmarking graphs here, so this is probably one of the most silent launches I've ever seen. Like zero publicity on it, probably for good reason, because if it was plastered all over the place, it would get a lot of hate comments for what NVIDIA released. What is the best card for 150 Canadian be used? I mean, I gotta do my conversion again. 150 Canadians, 116 USD. You're looking at like because mining should be going down now. We're starting to see RX 480s and RX 580s go for around that price, like 100 to 120. Same with GTX 1060s, both 6 and 3 gigabyte versions. So this isn't enough to get a 1070 yet. So yeah, you're gonna be with around 100 to 120 USD or 150 Canadian. You're gonna be in that range. So you're going for like 4 to 5 old stuff. Is pairing i3 10100F with the GTX 1080 good? A 1080 with a 10100F, yeah, you can do that. If you crank up the settings, you could balance out the bottleneck, or if you play at 1440p. My build coming up soon is gonna have a 10100F with a 1070. Even if there's a little bit of bottleneck though, the 10th gen stuff, it's good, and you can always upgrade that later, right? It's an i3. You're gonna have a platform that can upgrade to very solid performance if you get like the 10700 later on. But okay, now we're on to building the barbecue grill, which is the actual main part of the stream. So last week I asked if people were interested in watching me build a barbecue grill on stream, because I found one. I linked it down below, the slick deals anyways. I was able to get a barbecue grill for really cheap, or pretty cheap relatively anyways, less than 200 bucks. It's a 4-burner one, and I have, so the 4th of July is coming up this weekend, or I guess on Monday. So we will be grilling here for me and my wife's family, as well as and celebrating a wedding shower, as well as we have the LAN party coming up in July, 3rd week of July. We're gonna be grilling for that too when all my friends are here. So I needed a grill. The old grill I had was like a Coleman portable grill that had like no grilling surface. It used little tiny propane tanks. It was pretty bad. So I bought a grill, and I need to build it and have it work by this weekend. So I asked chat, people are like, yes, build it on stream. We usually build PCs around here, but now we're gonna build a barbecue grill. It also has a side burner, so I guess I could technically do soups with it. But we're gonna do that now because, yeah, I need this grill up and running ASAP. So that's what this angle is gonna be. I'm gonna try to pull up the stream chat on my phone. Audio on here is not as good, but it's the best I can do with the wireless mic, because using the NZXT mic doesn't work for long range. So let me pull up the stream so I can still look at chat while we unbox this. But this thing's like, I think 70 pounds. It's 35 kilos according to the side of the box. Let's see. Okay, so I got the chat pulled up, but let me show you this thing, if I could lift it without losing grip. All right, so here's the box. And let's get this thing open and built. Where is my box cutter? Let me know if the mic distorts or anything, because I've had problems with this wireless mic before. Where's my box cutter? I have like 9. Oh, here it is. All right, so we'll put the phone on here. What is the brand of this mic? The wireless mic is called the Pixel Larks. I don't believe I have a link of it in stream, because in the description, because I had problems with it before, so I didn't want to recommend it to people. with the problems I had. But if it goes good this stream, then it might just be a range thing. Okay. Actually, I realized we should probably take a look real quick at the product description and talk about the deal real quick. Wait, yeah. So this was the grill I got. It was on sale from $260 down to $160, and I got it from Walmart. That's where this deal was from. But Lowe's also has this. Lowe's also carries the Charbroil brand. But yeah, here's a grill. In terms of, it's a 4-burner grill with a side thing for, like, I don't know, if you want to boil corn or something, like a pot or something. But yeah, pretty simple grill. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Wait, this isn't the $700? Heck no, I'm not paying $700 for a grill. For my first big grill, especially when this deal came up. This was too hard to pass. Reckless Z with the super chat for MK. What is MKD in terms of 99 MKD? What type of money is that? Macedonian dinar. Interesting. I've never seen that before. Thanks for the super chat. And then ZX QWERTY got channel membership gifted. Thank you for that. No mod mic wireless, just clip it to the headphones. So yeah, Chris, mod mic wireless, I don't want to wear headphones. That's the only thing. Like, I don't want to wear headphones on my head, especially if I'm like moving around doing stuff. They could, you know, just shift all over the place. So that's why I didn't want to do that. But all right, here is the grill. So are you kidding me? So I'm not going to return this because I think it's a way bigger pain to have to return it. But look at that. So this box did come with a pretty big dent in it. I'll just bend this back. Unless there's like serious problems, I do not want to deal with reboxing this up, taking it back to Walmart, and then, yeah, dealing with that. But yeah, we already got a bent here. Let me see if I can show a better angle of it. Yeah, we already got a bent upper rack. Wow. Yeah, the box had a pretty big dent, like a pretty big gash on the side of it. So the shippers were not kind to it. Oh man. I have a feeling this is gonna be somewhat complicated and will require a bit of instruction reading. I'm just trying to get everything out of the box first, though. Check the body of the grill. Hey, what's up, the net guy? Net guy is local to me in Washington State. I believe he's over in Mill Creek. I'm not sure if you've ever done grill stuff. I know you've grilled on stream, I'm pretty sure. But have you done like a full-on grill review? I'm not sure if I've seen that from your channel. But yeah, I will definitely check the body. So here are the grill grates. These look to be undamaged, so all right, here's the body, so let me pull this out. Trying to let's see. All right. Come on. See, I don't want to just pull on the lid because it'll open up. So I got to get a good grip on the bottom here. Come on. let's just pull it out sideways. Oh, or not. All right. So let's get this out. Oh, look at this foam mess in this box. Maybe you can't see it there, but there's little bits and pieces of broken foam everywhere. Now it's all over my floor, but we'll vacuum that out later. Doback slaps, nerds on steroids. Thank you for the $20 super chat. Doback, you've gone crazy with the donations and stuff in the previous streams, and you're going crazy today with all the memberships as well as the big super chats. So thank you for all that. I appreciate it a lot. All right, so we got some other stuff here. Huh. Did the picture deceive me? It looked like the bottom or like the legs of this grill, it looked like it was supposed to be a closed cabinet from the picture. Yeah, we're looking at the picture right here. And it's a closed cabinet. It's not looking like it came with any of these panels, but we'll see. All right, so in terms of, here, I'm actually gonna switch over to, do I have this set up? Come on. Boom, here we go. All right, so look at the body of the grill. So, come on, focus. The body actually looks like it was not damaged at all. So we take a look around. Doesn't look like anything was scratched or dinged up. Yeah, so this looks pretty good here. No issues there. Oh, there's the rest of the stuff. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Putting it inside. Yeah, this looks like, here's the panels. You can tell I've never bought like actual full grill before. All right, so let me get this out. Okay, so we pull all these out and just move them out of the way. Get all the foam back in this box. All right, we got the instruction booklet here. So let's read this while trying to keep up with chat. Tetsu says, why is EVGA charging 200 USD for the 1630 when the RX 6400 is, and a used 1070 same price? Yeah, so the 1070 is what gets me. Like the 1070 would blow that card away but it's a used card, right? Used for 150, which is what I picked it up for, and there's quite a few in Seattle that you can find for 150. I know other parts of the country is not the same, but if you look in the used market and you pick it up locally, you don't have to pay taxes. Whereas if you buy from EVGA's website or anywhere else, you're gonna have to pay. So that brings it up to like 165-ish for here anyways. It's 10% sales tax. But okay. For your safety, installing your grill. Yep, don't. Yeah, okay. Use certain size propane tanks. Don't use pots bigger than 6 quarts in capacity on the side burner, etc. Got it, got it. All right. Is this just the, is this just a product guide? There's actually assembly instructions in here. It don't look, oh, here it is. Parts and diagrams. Assembly, here we go. Yo, Brent W, thanks for the channel membership. And then Doback Slaps keeps gifting more memberships. I need to take a look at the channel membership list now, because by this point, I feel like we may have almost like doubled what the current members were. Doback Slaps, thank you. What are you gonna cook with it once it's done? So this weekend, we're gonna be cooking like just a bunch of random stuff. Chicken, probably steak, asparagus, and then like some kind of meat kebab sticks. So yeah, lots of stuff. For LAN, I don't know what exactly we're gonna cook for LAN yet. We gotta determine that within my friend group, and then we gotta buy it. But I think Jan said he wanted to do steaks. So we don't usually do steaks because it's a bit expensive, but I don't know. Maybe we can get a few nice steaks. Oh, later today? I'm not cooking with this later today. Well, maybe. No, these are cast iron grates. I need to season them first, so I don't think we're gonna be cooking on it. Yeah. Do the famous curry on here? Ribeye on that grill? Yeah. So we'll see if I can even get this. I might have to finish the rest of this off the stream because, yeah, there's quite a bit of, let me see, how many pages, how many steps of instructions are there? Okay, maybe it's not as much as I thought. So there's 24 steps, but like step 1 has like quite a bit of parts to it. All right, so while I assemble this and start unwrapping all this stuff. So it looks like they're starting with the grill legs, which makes sense. Oh, for LAN? So for LAN, I actually wanted to make pho like the legit way, not using the cheat bouillon cubes, but do big beef rib pho, like where the big piece of rib meat is sticking out of the bowl. So hopefully we could do that. That's the plan anyways. Okay, I gotta lay this out exactly how it's being shown to me. Grill PC is not a bad idea. Heck yeah, the KFC gaming PC, or it wasn't even a PC, it was the KFC game console. That was so fake, unfortunately. All right. Okay, so we got... I love how the holes from this picture doesn't match. Unless I'm missing some other legs. Let me clean up a bit more, make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh, here we go. Let's get these two. All right, what's chat saying? Four burner grill needs GTX 480 4-way SLI. All right. Do these match it? Do these match the instructions now? Ugh. I mean, honestly, a grill is a pretty simple thing, right? It's just something that relays gas from like the propane tank to the burners, and everything else regarding the legs and stuff. It doesn't have to be done perfectly. So we have parts 2 and 4, they say. All right, so here's 2 and 4. Here we go. Oh yeah, I've never met Kevin Ngo before. Kevin's in Texas. He's been a great moderator for the streams, but I've never met him before. In this chat, the only person I think I've met in real life is Chris from Coalition Gaming. And we've met in real life on multiple occasions, actually. Okay, so that goes there, and that goes, that's, all right. There's so many other pieces. Yeah, we're not finishing this on stream. If I can just get the legs assembled, it's looking like. Mind you, it is very difficult to try to spread your attention between multiple things at once. Especially when the notifications are going crazy with all the support you all have been showing. Boomy was gifted a membership by Doback Slaps. Thanks for gifting again. What time is it now? It's already been an hour, but we did spend about half an hour talking about 1630 stuff. So, can I get the rest of this done in an hour? I don't know, man. I'm struggling just getting everything unwrapped and laid out so I know where they're all at. All right, I'm just trying to look for the pieces I need to get to the next step of assembly. We got the wheels here, big plastic wheels. All right, none of it's in here. I need to find 2 more pieces that looks like this. There's 4 of these total. Asian dude says, Nerd Budget, if you plan to use the gas with the grill, I strongly recommend getting Teflon tape to make sure things are airtight. Yeah, so, kind of similar to like plumber's tape and stuff like that, right? Yeah, I should have some of that in the garage. Foam bits all over the place. Straight up was gifted membership. Doback. How much have you spent tonight already? N2 Texas. Sorry I love you, but I can't watch paint dry. Yeah, I mean, this isn't going to be the most exciting stream. It's just more of me putting this together while also just chilling with chat, talking, answering questions, all that stuff. Is Doback Slaps Brett? You mean Brett from UFD? Not to my knowledge. Does anyone know? Why have I heard that before? Did someone bring that up before when Doback did stuff on other streams? I don't believe it's Brett, because I think Brett has come on the live streams. Brett from UFD anyways, under the UFD channel. I don't know why he would be doing it on like a secret account or anything like that. Brett likes to use slaps a lot. Oh, okay, gotcha. I mean, who knows? If it is Brett, then shout out to Brett from UFD Tech. He is a Christian. Charity is supposed to be a secret. Oh. Wait. Is that a thing? I was not aware of that. There's the two legs. Oh, look at all these pieces. It's like laying out everything to a Lego kit almost. And there's all the bolts. Nuts and bolts that I need. Yes, it's in the Bible. Got it. To be honest, I'm not a super religious person and I'm not super knowledgeable about the Bible. But a lot of things in there can be interpreted different ways, right? I'm sure, I don't know about the whole charity being a secret thing, how that's written out, and if it's clear, or if it's kind of like one of those ones that is how you interpret it. Okay. The net guy says, my first grill took 2 hours, and I put the tank cutout, the wrong way, on the wrong side. Use it for 5 years that way with the tank hanging out. Yes. So again, as long as you basically have something to put the main body on, you put the grates on there, and then you have the propane hooked up, that's pretty much the main steps you need to get right. Everything else you could probably mess up and it'll be okay. No, for this one, I'm just gonna follow the instructions because there's tons of pieces to this thing. Oh man, do they label this with the chain and not chain? Oh, I can take this chain off and clip it somewhere else. Perfect. Now I gotta unbox these things. Okay, maybe this is actually not as good of an idea as I thought it would be, but we're already into it, so we gotta keep going. BX8. At least they label this BX8. I was about to say, at least they label this pretty nicely. But oh my goodness, is there another screw bundle? Doback slaps, just a viewer lol. Add me on Steam to play CSGO. Unfortunately, I've actually never played a real game of CSGO except for benchmarking. But I might have to now because of how generous you've been. Oh man, okay. There are 36 of it, okay. Oh, here we go. This ain't charity. He's helping a bro, indeed. That's true. Man, these... Okay. We're going at a snail's pace here, but we're making some progress. It was just... I didn't think laying out the parts would take this long. All right, we're looking at Phillips heads here. All right. Make sure I don't cut myself with this thing. Let's get to ratcheting, shall we? All right. And we got another... Doback is giving more gifted memberships like a mad lad. Crazy amount of support tonight for a grill building stream, I might say. All right. Let's get it. Let's... and then this one's facing that way. Yep. They're symmetrical, so we should be good. All right. Hopefully that loud clang wasn't that loud. So now that gifted memberships is on, I definitely need to plan one of those 24-hour streams, or like kind of like a subathon type thing, right? And see how that goes. I need leg 4. Yeah, so adding the new members, thankfully what YouTube does is they give you a full spreadsheet. I gotta redo these ones. I just realized I put it on the wrong leg, but it's okay. We're making progress now. But yeah, YouTube gives a whole CSV spreadsheet where I could sort it by name, I could sort it by how long people have been members, I could sort it by all that stuff, membership groupings. So yeah, it's pretty easy to copy and paste from that into like the Photoshop document for the graphic. What I need to do is for the memberships now is everyone's names are gonna get smaller because it all has to fit. So yeah. All right, I gotta flip these around because I was dumb. Come on, goals have standing legs with maybe with wheels on it by the end of this stream. As everything starts falling over. Maybe do a full screen. Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to expand the screen, at least to half. I use that same screen on videos though, so that's why I don't do the full screen yet. But yeah, well, I'll make it work. I'll make it fit. Okay. Here, let me adjust the camera angle better. That should be a little bit better. Now we're gonna sit crisscross, like grade school. Dan, are you gonna play the new WoW expansion? Are you talking about Dragon? Is it called Dragonflight? Right? Dragonborn, Dragonflight. New WoW expansion. I will probably. I don't know. Actually, I didn't even touch Shadowlands. I might be playing Wrath of the Lich King Classic. I might. Haven't completely committed to that idea yet. All right, got those back on. Anyone know what this chain is? So I can keep moving without having to look through it. What is this chain that is attached to the leg with this thing on it? Okay, so this goes on like so. It's the safety chain is for the propane tank. What specifically does it attach to on the propane tank? Yeah, the only grill I've ever actually owned is the little Coleman one that uses the tiny ones, the little tiny tanks that did not have any of this stuff. So. It's a matchstick holder in kit. Oh, in case you can't use igniter. Wait, so I'm getting two different answers from people here. A matchstick holder. So I heard that being a thing, especially with these like lower end grills, where the first parts to go is the igniter. So then you have to manually ignite it. In terms of it being for the propane tank, I'm curious to hear what that is for whoever said that. Yeah, this thing keeps on falling over. You gonna invite us to the cookout? I mean, you'll be invited to the cookout when it's recorded in the LAN video. And possibly a stream, but physical invitation, sorry, I can't do that. I cannot be having my address out there to strangers, unfortunately. That's one of the scary things about being like a content creator, and once you start getting a following, keeping your address private so that people can't just give you a surprise visit or swat you or dox you or do any of that stuff. All right, we got one of the parts of the legs done. Colt Campbell, what does Colt Campbell say? Adu Law, I said that because, as my friend keeps telling me, he has a 1650 and thinks it's better than my 1080 because it's a bigger number. I mean, you should ask your friend to run a game at a specific setting and look at the FPS, and you do the same thing and compare side by side. Also, I'm sure there's 1080 versus 1650 side-by-side comparison charts. So, yeah. Your friend may just be ignorant for the sake of it. Your friend doesn't sound like that mature of a person. to just claim a graphics card is better because it's higher, if that's someone who's like in their 20s or 30s, that's kind of a big yikes. The fact that they're not like willing to accept if you show them facts, that is. Obviously, never look down on someone if they're not knowledgeable about something, but when they're given like cold hard facts and they still deny it, then that is red flags, yikes, type of personality traits. The North Pole called, I'm hired. I'd be one of the Santa's elves that, like, I don't know, doesn't get a call back next holiday with how slow I'm going. All right, we got 2 of these legs done. All right, if we take a look at the steps, I just finished steps 1 and 2. Hopefully all the other steps, A times 4, goes by way faster. What's the point of these? Leave a gap, okay. Next LAN is July 22nd. And we've already started planning it. Topmost one. And then this one. Yeah, hopefully I can get the video out quicker this time around for this LAN. What makes me able to get be able to get it out quicker though is when I make the LAN videos longer. Because during my first chop down, usually my first like rough cut of the LAN ends up, actually, like my first draft, because it takes multiple cuts to bring the LAN party videos down to length. But like when I call my first official rough draft, that's usually a 3-hour video with 1 hour spanning each day, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then from there, I continue cutting it even more. So the longer I make the videos, the less I have to keep passing through and taking parts out of it. Yeah. So is the 750 Ti worth the upgrade from the GT 1030? Though 1030 and 750 Ti are pretty much they trade blows, right? I don't remember which one performs better and by how much, but you should not be looking to change graphics cards if you're going between either of the two, 1030 or 750 Ti, back and forth from each other. Yeah. Danny, how about doing some live streams of parts of the LAN? Q&A with your buddies? Yeah, yeah, let me actually bring that up to them. A lot of people have been asking for LAN content, like live streams. So honestly, it's one of those things where it would be nice to do, but everyone has to kind of be on board with it. As well as if they're gonna be on camera too, just because like the LAN's kind of like a time for us to just hang out and chill. And sometimes we may talk about stuff that's not appropriate for YouTube and things like that. And when it's a live stream, all of that could get caught on camera, like personal stuff. So yeah. Guys, just go with the RTX 3090 Ti. It's so affordable. Yeah, I know, right? What can anyone do a price check on 3090 Ti's right now? That's just a card I don't keep on my radar at all. So I have no idea what that's going for. If I had to guess, 3090 Ti, if you were to look on like Newegg or EVGA or something like that, what are they? I would say relative to maybe like 1400 right now, 14 or 1500. But I may be wrong. Where's the other panel? There it is. Let me turn it so that you guys can see what's going on while I look at chat. Here in New York, 3090 is selling for $1,200. You mean like in the used market or brand new? Hey, what's up, Drew? Master Singleton, using the membership super chat. Barbecue chain to tank prevents overstretch of the hose. Let me think about that real quick. Prevents overstretch of the hose. All right, we're getting there. The legs are making progress. So we've got the panels, at least attached to one side of the legs. Now we put this down, slide this on. I'm gonna have to retighten like all the fasteners once everything is on, but I'm not doing it super tight right now. Cheapest in Australia, according to Shane Eslick, is Zotac 3090 Ti Extreme for $24.99 AUD. Shane, you gotta give me the USD conversions as well. I can't go into Google and translate it. Jucifer says, yeah, put a taint nope sticker on the lid. Yeah, when I first read that, I was like, what? But you said put a giant nope sticker. Yeah, maybe I could get rid of this or cover up this charbroil sticker, that one right there, with a nope sticker instead, or like a vinyl decal. Okay, so we got that on. That's steps 3 and 4. Holy. All right, now we're putting on the wheels. What? Now they want me to put the wheels on. I didn't think it would be this early, but we are putting the wheels on right now. Long spring clips, okay. And then these clips. Or, you know, I could have just lost the parts for the wheels. Oh no. Oh nope, I didn't. I found them with the spring clips. The net guy, DM me. I'll send you my favorite thermal pen / instant read thermometer for my Prime Day. Oh yeah, Prime Day's coming up. From your Prime Day show. Thermal pen / instant read thermometer. Got it, will do. So we got this going on. Get the wheel in. I mean, this wheel is just plastic. Like a kid's toy. Probably not the highest quality thing, but can't complain. I needed a washer on there. All right, we're about to have the wheels on. I don't know why I'm so excited. Probably because I didn't think it would happen this soon. All right, so we got it on there. as well as all right, reminder to self, DM net guy, for the thermometer pen. Mike1360 gifted membership to Angel Plays. Thanks, Mike1360. Again, another MVP for many chats in a row. So there's the wheel. I need to put these caps onto here. So what direction do these plastic caps go? Okay, so they're sticking out just like that. All right, we're basically done, right? The legs are like the most difficult part to do. Oh, we gotta put more screws onto here. More bees. Trying to keep up with chat here. Being the chat, yeah, well, for on my end, seeing the chat on phone is also a nightmare. Master Singleton with the 149 super chat. Thank you. All right, we're going on to upper and then second. So that's upper and second. Legs almost complete. Do you think NVIDIA will increase MSRP of Ada Lovelace? It's hard to say. In terms of, well, so was it Kyle from Hard OCP? Is that where he was from? He wrote an article, and I think I shared it on stream previously, but some people are predicting MSRP won't even be a thing anymore. And if it is announced, it's kind of meaningless. The pandemic kind of screwed everything up with regards to MSRP pricing for graphics cards anyways. It's going to be really interesting to see now that, you know, supply chains are kind of back to normal again. Crypto isn't completely clearing out inventory of everything. It's going to be interesting to see if whatever the suggested price is given at any of the keynotes, if those could actually be maintained. Honestly, I don't have a good prediction for that. I would say no, just because I'm pessimistic. And if I'm wrong, I would happily be wrong if it meant that the prices were in line and in check again. So yeah, I don't typically make too many predictions because I'm not a type of person who has a bunch of insider information. So I don't like have leaked information or any of that to be able to make a good educated guess anyways. Yeah, I need to increase the chat here. I cannot see anything. I'm blind as heck. Asian dude, gotta go take care. Yeah, thanks for being here for the amount of time you were, Asian dude. Have a good night or rest of your day, depending on where you are. So here's the back bracing of the legs. This is all the easy stuff too. Like, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be more like complicated stuff once we get to the grill body itself. but we're just going. Chris Coonan says, Shane Eslick, it's not real inflation. This is corporate world making up the money they lost during COVID. Gas prices, for instance, a barrel of oil is lower than 2008, yet prices are up. Well, inflation aside, actually, no, I'm not going to talk about it. I was about to say, with all this talk of like the recession, whether it's coming up or if we're already technically in it, that's kind of a depressing topic because, you know, that's people losing jobs, people not being able to make ends meet. So, yeah, I'm not going to talk about that. Yeah, housing is through the roof to not only rent, but to also buy. Why does this look crooked? Okay, I think we're good to go here. This is the propane tank holder, I think F and G. Japoye, propane and propane accessories. King of the Hill is such an underrated show. That's got to be one of my favorite shows of all time. I need to actually rewatch it. It's been probably close to a decade since I did like a full watch through. But yes, actually, dude, that's a great poll. Propane or charcoal? Let's go. Let's see what we got in the chat. Boondocks has it. Yeah, I love Boondocks too. Boondocks, man, the way that they kind of make fun of actual events, especially like the guy who likes booty, or like the little kid who stole his grandma's car and crashed it and stuff. Like the way they basically do like a one-for-one, shot-for-shot of those situations, I find them hilarious. But yeah, Boondocks is a great show as well. Uncle Ruckus is always a ridiculous character. Okay, what else we got in here? So now we basically got the legs done. And I'll try to maybe build sideways so that y'all can see. Here we go. All right, so we got the cart done. In terms of, wow, are we pretty... Propane, we got 40-ish percent, 42%, and charcoal, 58% right now in terms of the votes. So, I mean, with propane, I think the biggest
plus side to it is you don't have to do the little chimney thing or heating it up. You get pretty much instant heat, right? But not only that, it's just cleaner in terms of you don't have to deal with all the charcoal discarding and renewing, or pouring new charcoal each time and all that stuff. But it's been a while since I've eaten anything that was barbecued off of a charcoal grill. A lot of people I know just go propane for the convenience. So it's hard for me to comment on the taste because I don't even really remember what like something cooked out of a charcoal grill tastes like. I guess I've maybe gone to a restaurant and had smoked meat and stuff like that, but I'm talking about like just like home cooking, home barbecue. All right, what are we putting on next? Let's go charcoal force. Oh man, you can taste the difference between charcoal and propane. Yeah, that's the joke in King of the Hill, right? Taste the heat, not no, taste the meat, not the heat. But what if the heat tastes good? Wood. Alex M says wood. I'm guessing like wood pellet. I prefer real fire. Gas. Beads are the worst because they make food stink and taste funny. Wait, beads? Pellet smoker, says the net guy. Kevin O says, I'm siding with Hank Hill and propane. Hey, what's up, AP? I'm doing good. How are you? Charcoal for grilled burger patties is amazing. I mean, I don't doubt it. This side up. Okay. So this is going underneath. This is going underneath right here. Okay. I'm on step 9 already, so almost halfway there. Great. Am I gonna have to go underneath now? Oh, wait. Nope. Oh, geez. Let's see. Uh-oh. I think I might have gotten something reversed. This upper needs to be on this side. Yeah, I think this is gonna matter. Dang it. Everything looks so similar. I reversed these two. Oh, man. It's just 4 screws each side. I've seen you in FUB. What's FUB? Like P-Hub? Pornhub? You've seen me there? So, as a joke, okay. So as a, oh, charcoal lumps in a bag is what beads are. Okay, gotcha. Wait, where's Kyle? Which Kyle are we talking about? This is a PG show? Yeah. No. So I don't know when, but it used to be that anyone could make a Pornhub account to like post videos there. So I made an account and I posted like my first ever PC build video there. And I don't know how many views it got actually because I didn't even check out up on it. But eventually something happened and the only people who could have accounts to post anyways was like verified porn stars, I think, right? So then I think my account got taken down or something. I should go check to see what's going on with that. To see if it actually is gone. But yeah, tech YouTubers going over to websites like Pornhub or OnlyFans and posting content, that might be the meta of the future. I don't know. That's stuff that's so unexpected that people will go there to watch or to subscribe to because, you know, it's unexpected. Like if I had an OnlyFans account that was like $1 subscription and it just had like, I don't know, shirtless pictures of me posing with PC parts. Would people subscribe to that? I don't know, maybe. It's only $1 and it's for the memes. Yeah, we've got at least one person in the chat who would support that. The tech nerds need to get their piece. You know, they need to get their bag. All these people showing the rest of their bodies off on Twitch and everything and OnlyFans. Let the tech nerds get a piece of that action and get paid. Jason Whitmer, bro, I'd pay $20. Nobly fans, exactly. Hold the GT710 covering your junk. Yeah, I don't know about a GT710, but a 3090 Ti, I'd buy one for that. How are we doing on time? All right, we're an hour and 40 minutes in the stream almost. I will probably call it close to 2 hours just because we gotta eat dinner and stuff like that. As well as I could probably finish this way faster off stream. But this has been pretty fun. Especially today was crazy. With channel membership must have just unlocked. Narrow budget. Pick the wrong GPU for Pornhub. You need one with more X's in the title. What GPU has the most X's? The RX 380X or like that lineup had 2 X's in the name. Is there any graphics card with double X's or triple X's? Triple X's rather. All right, we're done with step 9. Now we're on to step 10. Putting the handle onto the body. We're getting somewhere. All right. XFX RX 6900. Oh yeah, 6900 XT. That's we got 1, 2, 3, 4 X's in there. There we go. H. All right, we're putting on this nice polished stainless steel, I believe, handle onto this. Dropping screws in the grill just like dropping screws in a computer case. I actually just want to get the grill placed onto the cart. Like, if I could get it onto the cart, I'm gonna be so happy. Yes! Next step is that. Step 11, which is about halfway through. Yes, all right, we're putting it onto the legs. Because at least it looks like, for the most part, finished, right? Once it's sitting on top of it. So let me do that. That is the next step. All right. And then we can pretend and say I actually did it successfully. Okay, so what is this? You put it on and then you put on 4 screws to the side. Okay, got it. All right. Lowering it on, seeing how the tolerances are. Looking pretty good so far. Looking pretty good. Let me adjust the light. So yeah. And then it's just 4 screws to attach it. Boom, 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 boom. And it's like I'm basically done, right? I could probably hook this thing up and get it to work. Okay, this is like, you ever see people who, when they sketch or do art, the first 20% of the drawing or painting, a lot of the times, it looks like almost the complete thing. But then there's so much crazy amount of detail that goes into coloring, shading, all that stuff. Then the next 80% of it is just getting all the minute details in there. But I feel like this is the same way. I'm only halfway through the steps and this thing looks pretty assembled. But there's a lot of small pieces and screws and stuff that are gonna have to go in to like actually finish this thing up, so. I'm curious if Melissa, well, I wonder if Melissa's 1, watching the stream right now, and 2, if she's gonna wanna say, hey, let's grill tonight, and finish this thing up real quick. Uh-oh, I might have lost a screw. This might only be tied down by 3 points. For now, anyways. I can always go get one from the hardware store. All right, I'm gonna spend a couple of seconds looking for that last 4th screw. How did I lose that? Why? I'm just gonna borrow it from the next set. And we'll deal with it from there. I'll figure out which screw is the most important to actually have in there. Japanese question, do you wear socks to bed? Heck no. Socks to bed? Socks to bed. That's a stream poll question. No, that's so uncomfortable. I cannot. If my feet are cold, I'm gonna be bundling the blankets by my feet or something, but no. Socks to bed. Let's take a look. Asking the chat, let's go. I am very much team no socks to bed. All right, so this thing is now secure on here. I can, if I need to, move the whole thing as a unit. We got the handle on here. Yeah, I could probably just throw the propane tank on here, hook it up, put the grill grates on, and this is pretty much good to go. Oh my goodness, there is, let me show you. Look at all that. Like, there's a lot of just crap in here, styrofoam. So I'm gonna have to definitely take this outside with my air blower, my dust blower, and do all of that. But yeah. All right, how are we looking on time? 6:47. How are we looking at chat? Do you wear socks to bed? We got over 80%. Hey, Doback Slaps with the $10 super chat to say see you next week. Thanks for all the support, Doback. I really do appreciate it. Have a good rest of your week and weekend coming up. Have a good 4th if you celebrate that. But thanks for the support. But yeah, going back to the poll, do you wear socks to bed? Over 80% of people say no. So we've got 4 out of 5 saying no, which seems to be, I would say, is the right answer. Oh, heck yeah. We're putting on the grill knobs now. I'm getting excited. If I can find those grill knobs. Grill knobs, where you at? Grill knobs, grill knobs. Imagine if I can't find the grill knobs and I gotta just turn these pins. Oh no. Ah, here they are. Heck yeah. These are just plastic. They're not like stainless steel or anything. Well, let's get these things on here. Flat down. Flat down. Come on. Oh, these have to go way deeper. Okay. Nice. Sweet. Next Wednesday is brakes on a 2006 Civic for the net guy. Are you live streaming that? Or is that just what you're doing on that day? You have an older Japanese car. You are a man of culture. I too have a similar one. Mine's not as old though. My Toyota Yaris is a 2009. So a few years newer, but still. I love them Japanese cars. All right. We got the side burner now. What's Jason saying? IKEA furniture woo. I used to think engineers were smart, but watching them assemble IKEA furniture woo lad? What does that mean? So you want to place it on the back side. Similar to where that thing is going to be on the right. So we're placing this on the back side here. With A pins, okay? Barbecue assembly is definitely not for the faint of heart. Good job. Hey, thanks, man. I'm actually surprised that this is going semi-smoothly, aside from me putting one thing on backwards, which was a quick fix. But yeah, there's a lot of tiny bits and pieces. I mean, it's pretty similar to IKEA furniture, but I feel like this one has just the way that they broke out the fasteners. I'm not too much of a fan of, especially in this little container thing that they had. It's really easy for stuff just to drop out as you start tearing it apart. But I don't know if that's worse than single-use plastic bags to separate it, like we get with computer parts. But I mean, this has a single-use plastic shield thing as well, so. All right, these ones already have the screws on here to tighten. Unplug the HDD LED in the front panel header. Shane Eslick says, nice build, but can it run Crisis? Japoye, does anyone know how to turn off the red LED on the Silicon Power SSD? Silicon Power SSD. All my black builds is sort of getting ruined by this. Yeah, what Jason said. The hardware activity indicator, there should be the two headers that's next to the reset and power. It's just called HDD, plus and minus. Disconnect those and see if that works. I don't know which, I wasn't aware Silicon Power had an SSD that had like lights on it. CA was gifted membership by Mike1360 as well as Matthew Radcliffe. Wow, thank you. Japoye, I can't. I built it in the H510 and the front panel comes with one connector. Ooh, that is You're showing your SSD to the front panel? I mean, I know this isn't the solution you're asking for, but mounting it not in the main chamber would be the only solution I think you have at this point. Well, actually, technically, so the NZXT H510, it comes with a single connector for the front panel headers. You could technically snip the wires that are going to the HDD light, but I'm not sure, because I'm not familiar with the SSD you're talking about. I'm not sure if those lights are controlled by that front header. So, because you said that HDD is lighting up, right? Not the HDD light. Yeah, you're saying the red LED on the Silicon Power SSD is lighting up, not the case lights. So that might just be a thing that you can't control because it's all coming through the SATA power. So yeah, that you might just have to move it from the main chamber. It's at M.2? Wow. Put a heatsink on it. Would that work? Get one of those cheap, like $5 heatsinks from Amazon that you put rubber bands around. A screws. Tighten those 3 screws and then the 2 screws to the side. A screws. A screws. All right, it's 6:55. I'm gonna finish up here as soon as I get these 2 screws in, just so I can hang out with chat for a bit. But just let me get these 2 in so I can say that I officially finished more than halfway. There's 23 steps to this, and I've done 14 once I finish these. All right. We'll call it here for the assembly on stream anyways. I'll probably need to take another half hour to probably 45 minutes to finish it off stream, but for the most part, I'm pretty happy with the progress we made in terms of getting it to look like, you know, an actual grill before the end of the stream. So, oh man, look at this mess though. I just got a mess of stuff all over underneath my desk. Most of everything else I put in that box. And then here's the grill. So yeah, almost done. All right, let's get back to the stream and as we finish this out. All right, with all this stuff at my feet. All right, so now I'm gonna spend the rest of the stream just hang out with chat, see what everyone's up to. Master Singleton says, my dream Japanese car would be the 2022 Acura / Honda NSX Type S. That is a, didn't they remake the NSX kind of recently? I remember when I played like the original Gran Turismo on PlayStation, that was one of the very popular cars amongst like my friends at school and things like that. You know, ever since I saw Fast and Furious, the original, I always gravitated after that to like the Toyota Supra, the Toyota Supra, the Mark IV. Basically every game I played, Gran Turismo's, Need for Speeds, I just chose the Supra. Even in Grand Theft Auto, when they had like the Supra lookalikes, I always tried to use that car. But Skyline or bust, as Kevin No. What are people's thoughts of like the GTR? As opposed to like the older R32, 33, and 34s. Do people see the GTRs as actual legit Skyline or not? Because like they also remade the Supra as well, right? In recent years. I haven't been super interested in cars for a long time, but I still know somewhat a little bit about them. I mean, come on, I drive a Toyota Yaris, but before I had my Yaris, I drove a MR2. New Supra equals trash. How much are those? I feel like the older Supras would be more expensive than the newer ones, like good condition ones. Jason Whitmer, you drive a go-kart? Nah, Jason, I'm not gonna out you, Jason. I don't want to tell people what you drive, but Jason definitely does not drive a go-kart. Maybe it's a glorified go-kart, one that does not run on gas. Flip says, just replaced my first motherboard today. Went smooth. It was a Z390. Nice. Did you have something wrong with your old motherboard that you had to do a replacement, or did you do like a processor upgrade as well? The 4000Z is where it's at with modern JDM. Man, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I had a phase where I was into like, you know, crotch rockets and like sports cars and stuff like that. But I just can't like just deal with that in this day and age. Like when you have a nicer car, when you go, I know people like this, when they go into public and like go grocery shopping or to the mall or something, when they have like a nice car, I'm talking about like a nice sports car, they always try to park like kind of in the far back because they're afraid of people dinging their car when they, you know, when other people open their doors and stuff. I just cannot deal with that in my life, where I care so much about my car that I'm going to inconvenience myself doing things like that and potentially get scratches or dings on my car that's out of my control. I've talked about this in previous streams before, but like I put a lot of time and effort into like my computer, but again, I mean, my computer is not worth that much. It's worth like less than $2,000. So in terms of a monetary scale, it's not the same thing as a car, which is worth in the tens of thousands typically, right? But also like a computer, it sits in my own house where I have complete control over it. So if I were to make it nice and bling it out, I don't have to worry about other people potentially damaging it for whatever reason. So that's why I drive my Toyota Yaris. I just do not care. I need a vehicle to get from point A to point B. But spending any more money on that, especially for maintenance or replacement parts or like, you know, tires and stuff, that's all more expensive when you have a nicer
car premium gas sometimes too. So yeah, I drive my Toyota Yaris. Gets like 30 plus miles to the gallon. Got cheap everything in terms of maintenance. I could do quite a bit of it myself. So yeah. But I mean, I understand people who do enjoy cars and stuff as their hobby. Like, you know, it brings them joy. But I've moved on past that. Can we stop the charade that you don't use a 3090 Ti and drive a Tesla? I'm sorry, are you talking about yourself, Jason? You got pretty close to the 3090 Ti, and speaking of Tesla, Shane Eslick says, can you Firefox 2012 Holden SS Oot? Oh, I don't know what that means. 2021 Toyota Corolla here, says Bloodbath. Nice. So if I were to get a brand new car, I think my next car is going to be EV. And when I say my next car, I'm talking about me and my wife's. Me and Melissa's car. The next one's probably going to be EV just because, you know, we're starting to get to that time in terms of like the tech. Our cars are definitely gonna last for at least 5 more years. So whenever the EV prices come down enough and the tech gets to the point where we're satisfied with it, with, you know, with regards to battery degradation and how many miles you get to a charge, we're probably gonna get an EV for our next family car. And because it's gonna be a family car, we're probably gonna get an EV SUV, or at least like a smaller SUV, something like a RAV4 size. So we've been looking, but man, I mean, buying a car is either go in debt by taking out a loan, or you gotta pay it off, which for an EV is probably gonna be anywhere from like $40,000-ish. So it's pretty expensive. Alright, let's see what this is. What is this Firefox Holden 2012 that I'm out of the loop about? Oh, I was thinking Firefox like Mozilla. The Firefox Holden 2012. Holden, what car is this? Is there a wiki article on this? It's a coupe utility built by Holden, Australian subsidiary, based on the Commodore SS specification. So this is the car Shane's talking about. It's built by Holden, a subsidiary of General Motors, huh? What is so special about this car? Oh, it's a pickup truck. So it's like a small, so it's like a almost, it looks like a coupe with like a pickup bed. Okay. The Cayenne Turbo SE Hybrid is a great compromise from fuel efficiency, luxury, and driving experience. Yeah, but it's a Porsche. What's the price of that gonna be? Jason Wimmer says, I can't wait to see the Apple car. It's gonna be so interesting for consumer electronic manufacturers. Are they actually doing a car? I can't tell if you're trolling or not. It wouldn't surprise me if Apple wanted to make a car. But it also sounds like something that could be fake. Yeah, Google it. Apple making a car, huh? Apple car design. Apple is now rumored. Mac rumors. It's no secret they're actively working on car tech. What year was this article? May of this year. Okay, so kind of recent. I mean, are these just fan-made renders? Or did they actually talk about it at whatever the heck the Apple conference thing was called? Did they purposely make it look like the Magic Mouse? It looks like they're a mouse. But interesting. I was not aware of that. But in terms of ecosystem, being able to just detect everything on your phone when you get in your car, I mean, it kind of makes sense. I wonder, is there going to be a crazy premium just for the Apple branding on this too? What's the price going to be is my question. Pretty interesting though. The Ram TRX is a great option. Well, yeah, so there's so many, honestly, I've driven Japanese cars all my life. Like Nissan, Toyota, let's see. I think that's just it. I started on like a Sentra, learning how to drive stick. But then afterwards, our family was mostly Toyota. But never like anything Lexus because that's too premium for us. So yeah, I think I'm not opposed to like Honda or anything either though. And I guess I don't really have many thoughts on Korean brands like Hyundai and Kias. But honestly, I think I'm gonna stick to Japanese cars. That's what I've known. And in terms of reliability, unless I'm shown information otherwise, I just want to stick to what I know. Price wise and reliability wise, Japanese cars have kind of stood the test of time, right? Now, I wouldn't be surprised though if like the American manufacturers as well as some of the other brands have caught up in terms of reliability. But in terms of price, I mean, Hyundais are great, Kia too, but they're the same thing. Yeah, I mean, I've driven rental Korean cars, so I'm not opposed to those either. Whatever, it needs to work out right in terms of the price, the size of it, and then since we're going EV, just that tech. Apple car gets totaled for liquid damage. Lol. I've owned like 5 Honda/Acura, still drive one. Yeah. Okay, Master Singleton, the RAV4 Prime. That's actually something that one of my cousins got that I recently got a chance to ride in. I like the RAV4 Prime because you have, what, 40 miles on the battery, which is great for going to work or going to the grocery store. And it's all battery. There's no, like, no gas being used for that 40 miles. Afterwards, then you have your gas tank. So it really is a hybrid in terms of you could be all battery if for the most part what you do is go to work and drive. But if you go and drive to like do errands, but if you go on a long road trip, say like down the coast or across the country, you still have the option to use gas. So that's why the RAV4 Prime is nice. But I don't know, going full EV I think would be enough for us. We will always still have a gas car. It's not like we're going to get an EV and then we're going to sell our gas cars, right? So we will always still have the option to drive the gas, but it would be nice to be able to go full EV and have good range with it. Dude, okay, Hyundais and Kias are great brands with great warranty of buying new. I remember back in the day, and I'm talking like 2001, 2000, 1999 here. I remember there was a Kia dealership in our town. I swear they were selling brand new Kias for like under 10 grand. So this was 20 years ago. Even with inflation and stuff, I feel like 10 grand was still pretty cheap for a brand new car. But not only that, they had the most ridiculous like warranty in terms of 100,000 miles or whatever and like 10-year. It just seemed ridiculous. But over time, as they became a more well-known brand, I think Kia and Hyundai started making their warranties a little bit more in line with the rest of the manufacturers. Just because they do have the rep now. They don't have to like give you a ridiculous, you know, customer service for you to buy their cars. Join the EV revolution. Yeah, I hope to within the next, I don't know, 5 years or so. Kevin Go says, I have my Model 3 for 4 years now, and it's been mostly great. What has been great about it? Speaking of Model 3, who else in the chat has a Model 3? Look at the Volvo XC60 Volvo. I don't know if I've ever really thought about going European. But in terms of the shape, it's... I mean, this is kind of like what we're looking for. Kind of like an SUV size. MSRP Volvo. Is everything in their line like known for safety? Or is it just specific cars? Like every single car they put out has like really good safety ratings. But 42 grand. I mean, that's about as expected for a plug-in hybrid powertrain. Hybrid? Huh. 32 miles. So this is all electric driving, which is jump. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure if I would want to go with hybrid. Well, it's hybrids in the name, duh. But I was thinking this was going to be like a RAV4 Prime. Is it going to be barbecue? So, if you are coming to the stream a little late, we do have most of it built right here. I want to finish off stream. I was just spending the rest of the stream talking to the chat just because most of it was me turning the screwdriver and reading instructions. So, I will be barbecuing with this weekend. It's not going to be on stream or anything like that. You will see this grill in its full glory, hopefully, assuming there's no issues. you will see this grill during the next LAN party stories video. We will be grilling with this and hopefully cooking up some good meat. Kuya Isaac, yo, I'm late AF. Glad you got the grill together. I got it. Technically, I'm 50% of the way through the instructions, but it looks like it's fully assembled, so you know. Don't buy Rivian or Lucid from EV. Yeah, no. I don't think I would ever buy. I would buy a car. I think I would want to buy from one of the manufacturers that's been around for a really long time. So the ones that are transitioning into EV, maybe get 1 or 2 generations out of it, and then go for that. Like again, Toyota, Honda, etc. I mean, with all companies having to pretty much go EV now, it's going to be interesting the type of competition that we're going to have between all of them, right? So, like with all things tech, the longer you wait, the more you can enjoy the fruits of the labors of the company and all the R&D they put into it. But, all right, let's see. Christopher Cooney says, you are not buying EV until all chargers are off the grid. Do you not... Till all chargers are off the grid. Well, what if the grid is with renewable resources? So this is something I've been looking into recently. I had a person they came to my house trying to sell me solar. And at first I was like, oh, that seems great because there's tax incentives for solar. Right now it's 26%. You can get that as like, you can get that back in your tax returns. Let's see. But assuming that you pay at least that much in taxes, whatever it works out to be. But I did more research because I'm not just going to be sold by the first door-to-door solar salesman that knocks on my door. So I did the research, and it turns out the power that powers my location, Snohomish, Washington, Snow PUD is our provider of electricity. Their portfolio has 0 natural gas and 0 like coal. Everything, most of it's hydro, and then the rest is like a little bit of solar, some wind, stuff like that. So my house right now, because the solar panel people were trying to sell me on like clean energy, but after doing the research, my house is already being run by clean energy at the moment, because what I buy from Snow PUD or what I pay them for, it's mostly hydro and wind and stuff like that. So yeah, that was interesting for me to learn about. So in terms of solar panels, I don't know when if we're gonna do it, but yeah. Thanks to LPs. The JC with the super chat. Thanks to LPS. My buds and I have LAN party. Oh, LAN party stories. Okay. I don't refer to LAN party stories as LPS, but thanks to LAN party stories, my buds and I have LAN parties. That's the JC. I mean, that is the main reason of me doing LAN party stories videos, to share with people who can never do LAN parties themselves what LAN parties are all about. And as you've seen, they're all pretty unique in like the stupid stuff that goes on. But it's also to inspire everybody out there to do physical LAN parties in a day and age where internet gaming is pretty much, people can play around the world, but being in the same room is very different. But all right, it is 7:15 now. We're a quarter past 7. 2 hours and 15 minutes to stream watch. We got most of the grill done. We talked about the GTX 1630. The channel membership gifting was bonkers today. So I want to thank everybody who gifted channel memberships to the rest of the stream viewers. This list right here are the people who were channel members at the beginning of the stream. We had so many gifted memberships that I'm going to now need to update this, and it's going to be huge next stream. In terms of upcoming projects though, actually the next thing I'm doing is a surprise, so I can't say it on stream in case it gets watched. But expect some cool stuff to come out within the next couple of weeks. With this weekend, I'm not sure if I'm going to have a video ready to go because I'm just working on stuff, and I don't think I can get anything edited in time. But I hope everyone has a great rest of your week. Have a great weekend coming up. For those of you in the US, hopefully you have a safe 4th of July. Hopefully, you have good food, good barbecue and stuff like that. If you're doing fireworks, stay safe. I'm going to be using this grill But yeah, so I will see you in next week's stream and maybe the next video if I can get one up in time. Everyone though, thank you for making the stream as successful as it is. Have a great night and I'll talk to you later. Bye.